OGC Nice is a club with ambitious plans to become one of the biggest football clubs in the world, and they'll be hoping to challenge Paris Saint-Germain in the upcoming years. The French football club was bought by multi-billion-dollar company INEOS, and the company has big plans with OGC Nice. And with their recent acquirement of the success coach of Lille, Christophe, the project is looking very interesting. In this video I will tell you exactly why Nice will become one of the biggest clubs in the next 5 to 10 years as we explore their history, their takeover and their plans for the future. Nice was founded in 1904 and the club has had big highs but also big lows in their history. The 1950s was the best era for the football club. In these glorious 50s the club became champions 4 times and won the Coupe de France 2 times. The club's first ever title in this era was also a special one. After the first 6 matches the club was in last place, and with 13 matches still to play the club was sitting 9th in the league table. And after an impressive run they ended up winning the league on goal difference ahead of Lille. In the following years they saw relegation, some short-term successes. In the 70s Nice had a very talented team nicknamed the Coastal Billionaires, but they failed to live up to expectations. The team consisted of a lot of French international players, but they couldn't win any trophies. And after some unstable times, Nice got relegated to the 2nd division in 1991 by the French financial watchdog because of their bad financial situation. After this, a bankruptcy followed and they had to restart the club in the 2nd division. In 2002, the club narrowly avoided a second bankruptcy, and since then they've become a solid and consistent performer in the Ligue 1. Now, INEOS bought OGC Nice in 2019 for 100 million euros. INEOS is a multi-billion-dollar company led by Sir James Ratcliffe. Now, he's the 2nd richest man in the UK with an approximate net worth of $28.2 billion. So money enough for OGC Nice to spend. Now, Jim Ratcliffe's brother, Bob Ratcliffe, is the head of football at INEOS and is the one who is most involved with the football clubs and with OGC Nice. Now, besides Nice, INEOS also is the owner of Lausanne Sport in Switzerland and of Racing Club Abidjan in Ivory Coast. But the club is looking for a third European club to take over in the near future, which can act as a feeder club to Nice. Now, INEOS has been inspired by Manchester City, which is led by the City Football Group. They own multiple clubs all around the world and they all act as feeder clubs to Manchester City basically, and to give players some time in different leagues to get up to the level they need to be at before they get to Manchester City. And as far as INEOS is concerned, OGC Nice is the club at the top of the pyramid for their system. Now, INEOS has not just been inspired by what Manchester City does off the pitch, but also on the pitch. According to Bob Ratcliffe, an INEOS player will work hard for the team and will track back, but at the same time will deliver attractive football for the fans to watch. Now, even though INEOS has a lot of money and are a rich club and they can spend millions on whatever player they want, they don't want to do that. They don't want to splash their cash in order to achieve their goals. Like, they don't want to be known as a club that became big because of the money they spent on certain players. They want to stay within the financial fair play rules, and their main focus is to have the best youth academy in the world and to have the best scouting network in order to become a consistent club for years to come. It's a project for long term and not a project that just delivers short term success. Now, for Nice it will be very difficult to compete with Paris Saint-Germain because they have a lot of money at their disposal as well. But when Bob Ratcliffe was asked about how they can compete with Paris Saint-Germain, he was honest. He was like, you know, there's not much chance. The only thing we have instead of Paris Saint-Germain is the better weather and the location on the Côte d'Azur. For the 2021-2022 season, OGC Nice named Christophe Galtier as their head coach for the new season. Galtier won the league last year with Lille as they had an impressive campaign fighting with Paris Saint-Germain until the very last day. And after that successful year, he'd been named manager of the year for the 3rd time since he's been at Lille. And Galtier is a coach that has built up teams before and has produced a lot of talent. He became the manager of Lille in December 2017 when the team was going through a bad financial situation and were fighting against relegation. Now, that season they just about avoided relegation, and the next season they became 2nd in the league. After his success with Lille, Christophe Galtier had a lot of clubs to choose from. He could have gone to Tottenham, he could have gone to Everton, but he wanted to go to Nice as that project was more appealing to him. Now, I think this is a big step of intent for Nice. To get in the manager of the champions whilst you finished 9th last season is big. Now so far Nice has brought in 3 players for the next season. First of all, they acquired the 21-year-old defender Todibo from Barcelona. They also acquired the 22-year-old Dutch winger Calvin Stengs from AZ Alkmaar, and they acquired another 22-year-old Dutch winger Justin Kluivert from AS Roma on loan with an option to buy. These players will be added to the roster of Nice with some other talented players like Amine Giouri, Kasper Dolberg and Alexis Claude-Maurice. In the back, Nice also has the experienced Dante, who has been a key part of the team in recent years. Now, Bob Ratcliffe is not one to panic. They know it can take years in order to get success, and they'll be patient. And with that patient approach, Nice is building something very exciting for the future, and they will be a club to watch. That was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments down below if there are any other clubs you want me to do a video like this about. And yeah, please subscribe and like as well. It will help me out a lot, and I'll see you guys later for another one. Bye bye.